Hey y'all, it's KK. Welcome to Christmas in July Part 2. This year I am making a lot of Christmas cards. I looked at a bunch of different ways and places you can donate Christmas cards. This year my heart is with our senior citizens. I know a lot of our senior citizens are on a fixed income, and right now the economy is tough. And I know a lot of our seniors will spend every last dollar they have in December just to try to buy their family all a little something. Unfortunately, I can't buy their Christmas presents for them, but I can make their Christmas cards and donate as many as I can. So I have a senior group local here that I'm familiar with that I donate some stuff to, and a senior living facility that I will be donating cards to this year. So hopefully that little bit brings them a smile and helps them out a little bit. For this set of cards, this all I did with this really was cards. I bought the Nutcracker Christmas from Echo Park kit. I absolutely love the Nutcracker. I've been to see the Nutcracker a couple times live at the ballet. I even made my poor husband go one time. He says he enjoyed it. Well, I think he enjoyed it more when it was over, but that's okay. He still went with me and we had a good time. So this is what I've done. I've used Nutcracker Christmas, and I thought I made some beautiful cards. I ended up with, I think, 67 cards from this one pack. So first I used some of the cut aparts. Used the paper that was absolutely beautiful. And on these, there were so many stickers. Like this one already had a Christmas sentiment, so I just put a sticker on the inside. This sentiment was actually from another pack, but I had a few left over. Same thing, sticker on the inside. Lots of beautiful cards. And then some I just took the pretty paper, added a strip, added a stamp sentiment, and little stickers inside. I did just kind of used up what I had. Very happy with how they turned out. The stickers were fantastic in this pack. That one came out so pretty. So that's what I did with this, well, for this first part. And like I said, they all kind of have stickers. Some of them ended up, depending on what went on the front, they ended up with a stamp sentiment inside. But I love using the 3x4 cut aparts when I can. I'm not going to show y'all all the multiples of the same, pretty much. And like I said, these don't have to be overly ornate because these are going to be donated. This one I did a big sticker on the front, and I put Merry Christmas inside. Because on this one, I tried to put the sticker, the strip, and the sentiment, and to me, it was just too busy. I don't like overly busy. On these, I did one sentiment outside, one inside. Different people like different things. I never know who's going to like what. Same. And on these, there was just so much happening on the fronts. If I tried to put a sentiment on front, I felt like I lost too much. So these were all just stamped inside with a coordinating sticker. I had some strips, so I had to make a few strip cards. Really like how those came out. This one was my absolute favorite. I'm going to have a hard time giving this one up. I don't know why. Just something about that one. I absolutely love it. I only had 3 of those. That's all those ended up. I used the 4x4 cut aparts. I just put a simple mat and let this just kind of do its own thing. I was really pleased with how they turn out. Some of them, depending on what the front said, did get stamped on the inside. And in the pack, I ended up with 10 of the 4x4 cut apart. So there's 10 of these. And little tricks, guys. This one, I had a little glue. I'm not sure how I got glue all the way up here, but I did. And it was visible on this red cardstock. No big deal. Just put a few of the little gems on it. All taken care of. You can't even see it now. It's good. The 4x6 cut aparts, I was absolutely in love with these. I had a hard time giving these up to cards. Just put them on the cards. If needed, I stamped a sentiment inside. And this one was more of a journaling card, but I had this little 2x4 cut apart. Just added it, worked great. There was one more 4x6 cut apart, but I loved it so much. So I said, I'm going to keep this one and turn it into a Christmas decoration for myself. That is so, so awesome. I absolutely love it. So that's for me. And then we have the slimline cards. I don't know what my deal is with slimline cards right now, but I'm kind of obsessed with them. So they are a thing right now. So I made some of these. I made 12 of these. I really need to get another Merry Christmas stamp so I have something different. But again, I don't make bukus of cards, so I don't do a whole lot of stamping. Usually I rely on my Cricut. I have, I have printer, I have Cricut, I have, I can do so many things with my Cricut that I have 2 Cricuts, so, I don't do a lot of stamps, so that's the only Merry Christmas stamp I have. Of course, with some scraps, we had to make some bookmarks that will be donated. Actually, I'll probably go ahead and donate these to the seniors. A lot of the ladies still love to read books. So we'll probably go ahead and donate those to the seniors instead of the local library. I think I ended up with 30 gift tags. I did some of both styles, this kind, and using the tag punch. Really, really like these candy cane ones. Those are so cute. And on some of these, the front, there was just so much going on. I ended up using the B side of the paper. That's fine. Just use it. They're still really pretty gift tags. So there's all my gift tags. And then typical fashion for me, I had some scrap strips. So look how awesome this came out. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then this one. I'm a little bit of a shadow there, the way my light's behind me. Of course, I just took a cut apart and put it on this one. The scrap crafts, cardstock papers, love those. And then my last scraps. This was like a border line, and I thought, no, I need to cut these apart and use these separately. And then I set them aside and forgot about them, so I will have to find something else to do with these. But as far as scraps, that's it, not much. And some of these are the branding strips that I just ended up not using. I used some of them, but this is it. A little bit of cardstock, a few little pieces that just ran out, some branding strips. I did cut the branding strips apart. These were the only 2 I didn't cut apart because I'm not going to use half Christmas trees or half snowflakes. And then, of course, the little end pieces, well, they say Nutcracker Christmas. I just wasn't feeling actually putting that on my card, so I won't be using those. But that's it. I didn't have a lot of scraps. Like I said, 67 cards, 9 bookmarks, and 30 tags. That's quite a bit from one paper pack. I do have a handful of 3x4 cut aparts left. No big deal. I can use them later on other cards. I'm actually going to use a few of those and make some decorations, some like decor blocks. So I will show y'all that later in another video on how I'm going to do that. I think those will be super cute decorations for Christmas. This is not a Christmas block, but this is a block I made some time ago because I have 2 sons. And I love the little blocks. I do blocks of all different sizes, but I'm going to do some blocks that will make super cute Christmas decorations here very soon. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found some inspiration. Bye.